Hello, this is Jeff Byers, and I'm your instructor for NE 150, and this is Introduction to 3D Modeling and Game Art. And I welcome you guys. Good job on your Module 1 and 2, and I look forward to grading those tomorrow. It's Sunday night, and I just want to wish you guys all the best, and I hope you guys are enjoying the class. Please contact me at jbyers3@jcc.edu for the fastest results. And I would prefer, I know some of you guys have been asking me quite a few questions, and I love that. I think that's great. But what I need from you guys are screenshots, and some of you guys have already started doing that, and that really helps me understand what's happening with your scene. What's even better is if you include your scene file, an MB file of your scenes, and that way I can kind of do a quick diagnosis, diagnostics I should say, of what the issue might be, and give me or send me also any supporting textures too if you're having problems with texturing. But if it's just modeling or something like that, then you can please just send me the MB file with your request on you're having some issues with this. And I'm happy to get back to you. I usually get back to you with you guys within the hour, so keep that in mind. And I'm going to be replacing this introduction. We've kind of changed NE 150 to Module 3, at least I have, and to make it a little bit easier for you guys because of the workload I'm sure you guys are experiencing. So I used to have you guys do a dagger and then a battle axe. The battle axe was pretty tough, and so I kind of made that change to you can do the battle axe too, but it's extra credit, so you don't have to do it. So just keep that in mind. So you're going to be creating, in the overview, you're going to be creating 2 low poly daggers. One is one I'm actually going to show you how to create, of course. And then you can pick out of that bunch, or you can find your own, another dagger that you need to model. So you'll follow the one I want you to model, and then you're going to create one. Now, not from scratch. You guys gotta find a reference. So, no, I don't want any drawings right now, but I need a reference that you guys have for the dagger that you pick. So go find a nice dagger that you would like to recreate. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple, because some of you guys are just learning this stuff. So I've had students that go way out there with some kind of crazy detail. And only do that if you're really comfortable and confident in your own skills, okay? So basically objectives still stay the same. We're still learning the Maya user interface, and this week we're going to actually learn a lot more tools. So I'm going to take you through more tools, and it's going to be pretty cool, and you're going to learn a lot this week, so watch all the videos. Again, I keep the Maya interface, user interface, because most of our quizzes are over this. Please feel free to use notes, and even have this page open while you're taking a quiz. You know, I'm okay with any of that stuff. You can have your modules open, and you can have Maya open. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, so this week's lesson content lecture is basically, for the discussion forum, is setting goals. So it's really important that you guys set your goals ahead of time, and these are the SMART goals. So they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. I'm going to have you guys read all this, and how you can be better at setting your own goals. They can be personal goals or professional goals. So we're going to talk about that. I need you to talk about both in your discussion, okay? So please watch the video. And then under lesson content, this is where all the stuff you're going to be learning. The new tools are very cool. You're going to be using them a lot. Maybe not in this module, but you'll be thinking of these tools when you move forward with other modules. Some of these tools you may not use right away, but at least you need to know how these tools work. So I've got modeling tools part 1, part 2, and part 3. So feel free as you're watching them to go ahead and create what I'm creating. That's how you're going to get the most out of it. And the best way to watch a video is to start it and pause it and then try to recreate what I did. And that's the best way to explain it. You know, you could have me in class and face to face, and I could do a lecture and you guys could totally get lost. And so if I have 20 people in the classroom face to face, yes, you can raise your hand and you can call on me, but the most I can spend the time with you is 5 minutes. You got to think about all the other students that need my help. The beauty of videos is that you can watch them over and over again and pause them and rewind them. Face to face, you might miss something, and then what? What do? I don't have a video. So the beauty of online are the facts that I create these videos, step-by-step videos. That way you can watch them whenever you want to. You can stop them, write down the time code. You know, if you're watching something, okay, I stopped at this moment, I'll come back to it later, and just write the timestamp on it. So the videos are awesome. They're for you, so please use them to the best of your abilities. And then, of course, the course assignment is that you're going to be creating 2 daggers, right? One is following my instruction, and the other will be on your own. Okay, that's how you learn. Okay, so you're just going to have to learn these techniques, and you're going to have to. I have to basically throw you in deep water, and you just got to pick yourself up and do the best you can. Another thing that I've had issues with students before is that they're not willing to try, meaning that they get stuck and they email me and they go, well, what do I do now? Well, you know, scratch what you got done and start over again. That means delete what you have, because it's harder to fix something than it is to start over. So basically, start over, watch the videos again, and and I'm not kidding when I say it's going to be easier the second time or the third time or the fourth time. I remember when I was going back to school and I was trying to learn this stuff for the very first time, I had a teacher and I thought he was crazy when he said, you got to scrap what you got and start over again. And he goes, well, scrap it and start over again. That's how you learn. That's how you and you get better and better and better. So perseverance, don't give up, and you're going to be a great modeler. It just takes a little time. Just be patient and be willing to go back and scrap what you have and move forward. Okay? Don't be afraid to delete what you have and start over, because believe me, the second time you do it, or the third time, or even the fourth time you do it over again, it's going to be better. It's going to be perfected. You're going to have it perfected. And by the time you get to module 5, you're going to have it all down. So, you know, it's just there's light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you guys are super struggling, and I understand that. But you got to be willing to put the work in. That's the biggest thing, is putting that work in. And believe me, you're going to be proud of yourself, and I'm going to be proud of you for trying, at least trying. So now we're going to do, once you do the first one, model the low poly dagger, then you're going to want to model the second dagger reference. Okay, so this is the one you're going to pick. Okay, you're going to find a reference out there, and keep it simple though. Okay, you don't want to do the same one. Okay, you want to do something different. Okay, so again, I'm going to model basically this one. I have an instructor example, and then I've got the battle axe. Okay, and that's something you don't have to do. Basically, that's extra credit. You can see right here, extra credit. So you can see the bottom of the page if you want to do extra credit. But it's a lot. It's really cool. And those of you that really want to challenge yourselves, make sure you give yourself enough time. Do the daggers first, and then jump into this if you want to do something really cool. Because I'll have 2 parts to this. One is going to be the modeling, so you get this model done, and then I'm going to show you how to texture it. So it'll be cool. Okay. Alright, so you can download the dagger and the battle axe here in the zip files, and you guys can look at the daggers that I have here, this little video, and how to get it started. Okay, and you can see the the image that I have in the background modeling. You always want to have a reference image. And then here basically I say, well, now it's okay, now it's time to build your own dagger. So then you do your own dagger, have a lot of fun doing it. If you have questions or concerns, you know what to do. You can email me with a MB file and say, hey, listen, I don't know how to get this started. I'll be happy to show you. Not a problem. Meaning that send me the MB file and I'll go, this is what I would do, you know. And that's that. So just have fun. And the grading rubric is, you can see what you need to turn in. How many points it is, right? So 4 screenshots, 2 renders, and 16 files for those. Because you're going to be giving me an MB, FBX, and OBJ. Okay, and then, you know, I'm going to grade you on, do you have any modeling errors? Usually, you're probably not going to have modeling errors on the step-by-step, right? You're probably going to see more modeling errors with what, you know, when you start getting into it. I'm not saying that you will. I'm just saying that's probably more than likely you probably have some modeling errors. But if you don't, that's great. If you do, I kind of look at that not too closely at first. You know, I always kind of let things slide first, meaning that, oh, I'm not going to be going in here and going, oh, you got n-gons in there or non-manifold geometry. I expect to see that anyway. But as we go on, I'll get more picky about that, so don't worry too much about that, as long as it looks good. And then the course assignment instructions, then you need to make sure you read the deliverables. Now, some of these videos, I will start yakking about what you're going to turn in. Really kind of ignore that. I really want you to basically look here. This is what I need you to turn in, and really the instructional video. That's the one that carries all the water. Okay, so what I ask you to do here is what I need, and of course this is what I'm grading you on, right? So let me know. You know, sometimes I make mistakes. So if you see something that's odd, or you saw something in the video and then I said something here, watch it twice and then let me know, just to make sure it's right. And let me know if you see something. Okay, please feel free to email me and say, hey, you know, I found a kind of discrepancy between this and that, and feel free to let me know. But mostly I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to be looking at the turn-in instructions video, and whatever I have for deliverables, that's kind of the key to what I need to have you turn in. So just turn those things in. You can never go wrong. Okay. And then some examples of the work that we had before. And then extra credit. I talk about the extra credit, and then, you know, I just don't leave you to your own devices. I actually have step-by-step videos on getting this done. And of course, you know, if you feel like you can replicate this without watching the videos, feel free to do that. Do your own thing, as long as it looks good. If it looks like this, you're good to go. All right. So I want you guys to have fun in class. I really want you to explore. I really want you to do research. Go beyond this class. I really want you guys to learn as much as you can outside of class as you do in class. And that takes a little oomph on your part, wanting to do it. And ask me anything you want. Just email me. I'm ready to listen, and I'm ready to help you. So I look forward to getting to know all of you guys, and I wish you the best, and have a great week this week on modeling a dagger. I'll see you guys soon.